This is Superintendent Galvan with the Greenfield Union School District, ready to read you a story. And today, our story is a tribute to Colombia, another one of our Latino communities and countries in Central America. Today's story is called Biblio Burro. So we're going to read a little bit about Colombia today, Colombia. So, hola mi comunidad de Greenfield, soy Superintendente Galvan del Distrito Escolar de Greenfield, leyendo otra historia con ustedes. Gracias por acompañarnos. Hoy la historia se llama Biblio Burro, y es de Colombia, una historia tradicional de verdad de Colombia. So, vamos a ver lo que podemos aprender de la diversidad de nuestro mundo, de nuestras comunidades. So, we're going to read this story. It's a true story from Colombia, and we're going to continue to explore diversity and the beautiful cultures that surround us and the different people that we know and we serve. And so, to dedication pages for Dimitri and Campbell. So let's see what we can learn about Colombia. Deep in the jungles of Colombia, there lives a man who loves books. His name is Luis. Oh, I love books too. I hope you do too. As soon as he reads one book, he brings home another. Soon the house is filled with books. His wife, Diana, grumbles. Hi, what are we going to do with all these books? Eat books with our rice? You have so many. Luis thinks long and hard. At last, an idea pops in his head. I can bring my books into the faraway hills to share with those people who don't have any. One burro could carry books, and another burro could carry me, and more books. Luis buys two sturdy little burros. He names one Alfa and one Beto. He builds crates to hang on their backs, and paints signs, Biblio Burro. The burro library is what that is in English. Then Diana fills the crates with books. Every week, Luis and Alfa and Beto set off across the countryside to faraway villages in the lonely hills. This week, they travel to El Tormento. When the sun burns high in the sky, Luis and the burros stop at a stream to drink cool water. After they have their fill, Beto balks. Balks means he's doesn't want to do it. Luis pulls and pulls on Beto's reins, but Beto won't budge. Come on, Beto, the children are waiting for us. At last, the burro gives in and steps across the stream. Deep in the hills, the path is lonelier than ever. Bird songs are the only sounds they hear. Then, from deep in the shadows, a bandit leaps out. Please, let us pass, Luis says. The children are waiting. The bandit scowls at the books, but he takes one and growls. Next time, I want silver. Give me your silver. Oh no. The Biblio Burro continues on its way over the hills until at last, Luis sees some houses below. The children of El Tormento run to meet him. They're so happy. Luis insists on reading a story before they choose books to borrow. Today, I have a surprise for you, he said. He reaches behind the books and pulls out a bundle of masks. Look, little piglets. Put on a mask and I'll read you a tale about pigs. Oh, that's fun. Look at them all. They have little pig masks and he's going to read them a pig story. Once upon a time. Ooh, it's the story that you know. There's the three houses. There's the big bad wolf. There's the house of straw, there's the house of twigs, and there's the house of bricks. Can you see all that? He's reading one of our traditional stories. When the story ends, it's time for everyone to choose a book. The children hold their books close as they say goodbye and they walk home. Luis and Alfa and Beto head back over and around the hills, across the grasslands and the streams, and into the sunset. At home, Luis feeds his hungry burros, and Diana feeds her hungry husband. But then, instead of sleeping, Luis picks up his book and reads deep into the night. And far away in the hills, candles and lanterns are burning, and the children read borrowed books deep into their night too. Oh, what a beautiful story. Luis wanted to share books with all the children, and so not only did he have only his books where he was going to be resting, all of those children that he went to in the village Tormenta got to read books too, and that made Luis very happy. So this is Biblio Burro, a true story from Colombia. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Superintendent Galvan with the Greenfield Union School District, celebrating equity and diversity, and love to read this story too because it was a very special one. So I'm sending you a great big bear hug from our family to yours.